Here's a little clip from an old movie back in the day. I think the name of the movie is Uncle Tom's Cabin, if I'm not mistaken. And in this clip, you will see the power. You will see the authority. In my last video, they tried to say, or someone tried to say, that a bed wench is a victim of rape. She said back then, bed wenches, they were rape victims. So in today's time, they have a choice to date Caucasian men. So they're not rape victims. That's why they are not bed wenches. This is according to her knowledge. She found the word bed wench offensive because they were slave victims. Rape victims. They were rape victims back in slavery. So they didn't have a choice. In other words, she's saying that they didn't have a choice to be bed wenches. But today, in today's time, they have a choice now, according to her logic. They have a choice now to freely sleep with the Caucasian, so that doesn't make them bed wenches. This is according to her knowledge. But as I play this, according to her logic, but as I play this clip right here, once again, it will show you the power, the authority that was empowered. That put this bed wench in a position to have power over the field nigga. Over the field nigga that thought that he can come in and establish some kind of authority because Master kicked her ass out the big house. You know what I'm saying? So she was a former bed wench. And she was kicked out of the house either or because she was getting old, pussy was being worn out. You know what I'm saying? So he wanted something younger, some fresh meat. He wanted a young, fresh bed wench. So he kicked her old ass out of the house, back in the field with the rest of the niggas. So now these niggas see this and realize this, like, damn, bitch, you like us again. And tried to establish authority. I guess he was the baddest nigga out there in the field. Because he tried to establish authority over this kicked out bed wench. And the bitch pulled that power card out. Shut the nigga up. Stopped this nigga in his tracks. Now, if she was a rape victim, why would she tell this nigga this shit? Master kicked her ass out the house. Now she back in the field picking cotton with the rest of them. And that's what the hell they just told her. Shit, bitch, you thought you was high and mighty because you was sleeping with the master. Now you back with us. Just letting you know you just another nigga. You were just a sex toy. All along. Master probably was telling her I love you and all this other stuff, you know. That nigga said, do what I said. Ain't that what you nigga crying about today? Talking about you're not the head of your own household. So the chick being combative. Time you tell her something, she don't want to do it. She murmuring, she complaining. You know, she's being difficult. Not showing you respect at all in the household. That nigga said, you gotta do what I say do. And listen to what she tell his ass. That bitch dared him. She dared him to put his hands on her. He went to go raise his hands. She said, I dare you. Go ahead. I have your tongue ripped out. That's power. That's authority. Do that sound like a fucking rape victim? Seriously, people, honestly. Did she sound like a fucking rape victim? This man tried to establish order. This man tried to, or this slave of a man tried to establish order, tried to establish a rulership over this former bed wench that was kicked out of the house, back into the fields with them. She threatened him, saying he would have his fucking tongue out. And she meant every word of that shit. He knew it. You seen how quick he backed up off of that woman. You seen how quick he backed up off of that bed wench. Humbled the nigga down. You know what I'm saying? Humbled him down. Even though she still ain't with with the master. Got kicked out of the house, out of the big house. Got kicked out of the house, back in the fields with the rest of the niggas. They tried to establish authority. She shut that shit right down. Ain't that what these women do today? Let a man raise up. Try to establish any authority in his household. Watch what that bitch do. She know she's still in the bed with the Caucasian man. Still a bed wench to this day. All the signs is right here. You seen what this woman did. Some might say, well, it's a movie. It ain't accurate like it was in slavery. How the fuck you know? If she's acting like this, and this is the same way these women act like today, whenever you try to establish authority over them, what they do? They run straight to the Caucasian man. Nigga, I ain't gotta bow down to you. As long as I'm in bed with master, I got authority over you. And she showed that. And once again, is that a rape victim? Did she act like a woman that was being raped?